Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin. We'll do a full update. We'll talk about technicals. We also have to talk about some fundamentals, because what's going on right now is that the stock market is not doing too great, which was also yesterday one of the main causes for the dump we saw. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about whether we can actually reasonably expect this to rebound, so that we can actually see some sort of bullish momentum streaming from the stock market into crypto as well. But in general, we will also focus on whether we will actually crash here, because obviously, as most of you know, overnight we had quite a lot of bearish momentum. Yesterday it already started. Like yesterday, what we talked about is that yesterday we actually did have some sort of a nice bullish structure, right? So we had this bottom right here. From this bottom, we were able to at least set up some sort of a bullish structure. But then yesterday with the US opening, and I still did a middle of the day market update then as well, unfortunately we gave up that level. All right, so we were not able to hold 58,600. Broke below that, significant bearish breakout. And then at the same point of time, like, you also saw a ton of short orders being opened. That's right here. A lot of short orders being opened, just in general, a lot of bearish momentum. That's also when the S&P 500 at least also fell down quite a bit, which over the course of yesterday, over the trading day, fell like almost 2%, which is pretty bad for the stock market. For Bitcoin, it's nothing, but all right. So then we fell, and then overnight we saw another relatively big sell-off right here. Where some major long positions that were opened earlier, that's what you can see right here, were also closed. All right, so you see the open interest dropping down, momentum lost, while the CVD is negative as well. Some liquidations here at the bottom, bit of a liquidation spike, and now we are very much, and that's also why I said I want to talk about whether we are going to crash or not. I think we're at the last level. All right, 56,000. That's also what we said yesterday. When we're looking at the market structure like this, right, so that we are consolidating, 56,000, in my opinion, is the last level that has to hold in order for us to actually stay in this technical range between 56 and 61 or 61,500. So that's what we'll see over the course of today. And I have to say, at this point of time, I'm not convinced. The stock market in pre-market is trading lower again, which is some sort of an indication that we will see a deeper pullback right here. And there's also no real strength from Bitcoin, right? And that's also what we already saw yesterday. Like, Bitcoin doesn't necessarily have to fall if the stock market is falling, but not the reason. I cannot talk. It's still early. Not the reason, but one of the reasons why Bitcoin did not hold up when the stock market fell is because there's absolutely no strength within Bitcoin specifically either. All right, so if there was strength for Bitcoin, then it would have been able to hold up, and then we would have been able to hold our levels at least. But it's not looking great. So honestly, at this moment, I still do think we have a good chance to hold 56,000 and the level around that. But I would not buy that, right? I would not buy that until we actually see some open interest pouring in, and we see at least one big bullish breakout above 57,000. All right, if we can get that, that's great. And I still do think that's most likely. All right, so that we'll at least be able to hold this level for now. And then afterwards, we'll see whether we can actually turn that into bullish momentum or whether we will still fall down later. But in general, I would not buy this, especially not at this moment when there's no confirmation. And I would even be more preparing for the scenario that we fall down below 56,000, because then we will fall back down towards 54 at the very least. And then technically on the higher time frames, we're actually quite bearish again. So that means that we can even fall down lower towards 50,000 and the 40s, which is a level we haven't hit since the beginning of February. So be prepared for that. Like I said, for now, I still think it's most likely that we will hold this level, and that we'll at least see some more bullish momentum up to 58 and 59,000 again. But I would not trade that, right? I would only trade that if we actually see some confirmation in the form of a bullish breakout or some momentum coming in. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.